Do you think you don't have a drug problem now?
Now, well, it's kind of one of those things that once you have the problem, you have the problem.
There you go.
You know, and that I understand.
So you still have a problem with drugs?
Yeah, technically.
In that you can't take them?
Right. I have an allergy.
Yes, you do. Exactly. So, he does believe that he has a problem with drugs. He didn't say it at the time.
He still, I mean, it was just a few days ago. He's like, I don't think it was that big of a deal, and that scares me.
We talk about certain things. It was my coping skills that like got me to the drug problem. Again, when you talk about the realization of what actually happened and what led you there, the events. Part of it is the way I coped. Like, it wasn't the drugs that got me there. It was me deciding, what the fuck am I gonna do? Because I can't take this. And that's kind of what I've been trying to explain to her. It's like, I need to learn how to handle things better. But part of it was just feeling completely alone. I'm not trying to make an excuse for it, but...
There's explanations and there's excuses. You can explain stuff in here.
Explaining was just feeling completely alone. Feeling like I had nowhere to turn, like my partner had left, you know?
Right. So what new coping skills have you developed then so that you wouldn't turn to drugs next time life hits you? Because, oh, by the way, it will.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster. You're going to have your ups and downs. Something's going to go sideways again.
Well, it's been sideways ever since, since I got out. And I'm kind of thankful for it because it was like when I was fresh out of the rehab with these new skills, I was being tested right away and during the time. And so I'm kind of thankful for it and very resentful. That's towards God, though, not you. Kidding.
What do you need? Okay. I'm sorry. What do you need to hear to know that he is serious about the drug problem that he had and knows that he still has it?
I've been telling him it's action. It's not necessarily.
What actions do you need to see?
Just him, you know, being committed to his 12 steps and working through the program. And I don't need him to constantly like leave his phone out unlocked so I can go through it or anything like that. But it's the trust that he's going to make the right decisions, and part of making those right decisions is being honest and talking to me about things, because there's a lot of stuff like I still don't know. Like, you know, this legal action, I have no idea what's going on, and it's going to affect me, you know.
With the dogs, you mean?
Yeah, monetarily, it'll affect me. And it's just, you know, if he starts sleeping in or like, it's just I need him to be a productive member of our family, you know, and so far he's been doing wonderful with that.
Got it. You probably know and have heard about Al-Anon?
Yes.
Yes. Are you involved in Al-Anon?
I started gung-ho, and then once I started my own therapy, I kind of stopped going.
Okay, if your therapist is familiar with Al-Anon and knows all the stuff that you need to be taught and so on and so forth, that can work. But there is something different about having that group atmosphere. And one of the things that they probably told you and has told you, that if there's an addiction in a relationship, then the relationship has an addiction, and you're part of the recovery as well. You're not responsible for the recovery, and you'll learn that in Al-Anon, but you're certainly part of that. And there's all kinds of things that you can do. Again, you can do them with your therapist if they understand and know and can teach the Al-Anon stuff. But I wouldn't necessarily drop out of that completely. And it speaks to being active and part of the recovery and part of all that. Have you slipped out of going to meetings? Are you slowing down? Or
no, not at all.
Okay, so got it. There's just comments like, I don't think it was the drugs, I think it was my coping mechanisms that scare her.
Yeah. And it's still me kind of trying to realize exactly what happened and where I went wrong. Like, I mean, I remember the moment I decided, like, fuck this, I'm gonna numb. You know, like, I'm going to start a drug habit. But yeah, still, just, I think there's more to it than that.
Right. But you're doing that work with your sponsor, you're figuring out where that comes from, and again, family history and all, okay, got it.
Step 3.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you so much for watching. To get more free marriage help from Dr. Dana, please check out our website at www.strongmarriagenow.com. If you want to know when we post new videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the link right on this video. If you've got questions for Dr. Dana or just want to share your opinion, please comment below. Dr. Dana's got lots more marriage transforming videos for you. Here are the links to a few that you may want to see. Again, you can click right on the link you see in the video. And finally, If you know of anyone else that needs help with their marriage, if there's anyone you care about that could benefit from some powerful relationship advice, please help them by clicking on the share button below this video or tell them about our website, www.strongmarriagenow.com. Here are links to even more marriage-saving videos for you. Click on any of these images on the video to check them out. Thanks again for watching.